God, I hope this is in focus because I just filmed this entire video and it wasn't in focus, and it's so late and my battery's on low, like this could die at any second, so I hope this is in focus because if not I have to do this tomorrow. But let's get into the intro. Welcome to Acapella Interlude, your one-stop... That's it, I got it. Welcome to Acapella Interlude, your one-stop shop for music culture. I've taken all of my makeup off except my eyebrows because you keep your eyebrows in. I'm sorry, that's what I do. Yeah, I just got back from 5 Seconds of Summer's Rock Out With Your Socks Out tour in Brisbane. I'll just start by saying it was great. The concert, you could probably imagine it's incredible. Michael was an absolute trooper, even though he had burnt his face like 2 weeks ago, not even that. So that's what I'll say first. So I went with my best friend Crystal, so I knew off the bat that it was going to be a great night because she always makes me laugh and makes me smile, and we are absolute idiots and I love it. And I couldn't find anyone else to go with me at such short notice because I only remembered on like Sunday that I was coming to this. So I like messaged everyone I knew and was like, do you want to come, do you want to come? People were going, people weren't, people can't, people have work. And Crystal was like, well, I'm not doing anything. And I was like, good, I need someone. Like we got there, we waited outside, made a friend who was actually sitting like just in front of us, so that was really cool. Saw a couple of other friends. Where we were seated, we were basically, there was the stage with a catwalk in the middle, like a short kind of catwalk, and then there's two bits of mosh pit or general admission standing. I don't know what other people refer to it as, but I call it the mosh. Yeah, and then there's a barrier, and then there's seating on the floor, and then there's seating on the sides. I was behind the barrier, 4 rows back in seating. So we went and sat down there and we were waiting, and we'd made a friend that was sitting in front of us, and then we made friends with the girl behind us. That was really, really lovely. Shout out to Brooke. And then the support act, State Champs, came out. Now I hadn't heard of them, like what they were about, but they're, you know, pop punk. They're what you'd expect from a 5 Seconds of Summer concert. But Crystal and I weren't really feeling it, so we were just sitting down, just chilling, just listening to them jam and being idiots and, you know, fake dancing or whatever. At one point, I looked up just by chance, just happened to look up. On the top of this venue there is like catwalks and boardwalks like attached to the ceiling, and I'd say they're for sound people and lighting people and also for general maintenance and things like that, and so they can walk like the full like round of the arena. And I look up and there's 3 figures standing against the railing on this, and I went, oh, okay, 2 guys and a girl. A woman with blonde hair, and I was like, okay. She had a camera. I was like, okay, that's cool, she's a photographer, whatever. There was one guy that kind of backed away and I didn't really get to see who it was, and there was another guy standing there jamming out, having the time of his life, wearing a snapback. And I was sitting there and I was going, I said to Crystal, because I told Crystal to look up, and I said to Crystal, that looks like my friend JJ. Shout out to JJ if you're watching this. I really doubt you are, but like, you never know. When I first met JJ at the beginning of 2014, like literally the first night I met him, I said, you look like Callum Hood from 5 Seconds of Summer. And he was like, haha, thanks, whatever. He's not a dead ringer, but he's got some features that remind me of Callum. And so I was like, haha, that looks like my friend JJ. And apparently it clicked in Crystal's head before it clicked in mine, but I kept looking and I went, wait, if that looks like JJ, and JJ looks like Callum, and this is a 5 Seconds of Summer concert, is that Callum? I'm pretty sure that is Callum. And so I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. But by this time, the girls behind me had started looking up because I'd been looking up this entire time. And the girls to my right looked up. And they apparently all realised it quicker than I did. I must be blind. They all realised it quicker than I did. And they started screaming and yelling and pointing. And he didn't notice. Callum did not notice, but that's fine. And then about a minute later, Luke walked out. And they both look over the railing and see this bunch of girls looking up and pointing, and then a security guard ushers them away, back down the boardwalk, out of sight. Basically what happened is Crystal and I caused 5 Seconds of Summer, 2 out of 4 out of 5 Seconds of Summer, to go back to the dressing room and not enjoy the supporting act of their own tour. I'm so sorry. Didn't know this was going to happen. Like, we should have looked away, but I couldn't figure it out, so I kept looking. I think Crystal was looking as well, I don't know, but I just can't believe that we're the reason that they had to go back to their fucking dressing room, and I'm so sorry. I can't express how sorry I am, because I know they were enjoying it and they wanted to just jam before they had to go on stage, and like, it's my fault that they did it. Otherwise, great concert, great show. if you'd followed me on Snapchat, you'd know because I Snapchatted 220 seconds worth of it. Okay. Anyway, so that's all I have to say for tonight. All of my social media links are down below. You can follow the corresponding blog to this. I also have a Twitter and an Instagram that correspond to this channel. And then I have my Snapchat and 2 Tumblr blogs that you're welcome to follow that I think you'll be interested in. Again, all of those links will be down below. I hope you enjoyed me freaking out about messing with 5 Seconds of Summer. And yeah, I guess that's it. Have a good one, and I will see you when I see you. I can't believe this. Okay. Yeah.